Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have had a few people over the last couple of years comment and ask me, looks like you must have a huge studio area to be able to record all your videos in and work on the equipment. Well, that's really not the case. I have a pretty small area here. Now, I've been trying to make little upgrades to the studio as often as I can, but I figured I would just kind of show you guys what I'm working with here. Maybe you'll understand if I don't put out a video as often as you would like. But so I figured I'd just kind of give you a walk around the studio, show you what I got going on, and just kind of give you the behind the scenes peek. Stay tuned. So I apologize for the sound quality and the shaky video and everything, but I'm shooting this one on my phone. That way I can kind of walk around and show you what I deal with here. Now everybody's pretty familiar with this background here. This is the studio area where I kind of shoot everything, but the workbench here is also where I work on all my projects. So you can kind of see it's a little scuffed up. I do have 120 volt AC power. I've got 240 volt single phase for some of my European and UK electronics. That runs off a transformer, so that's actually single phase 240 on that. I have people ask about that all the time, so I figured I better mention that. But other than that, just a normal studio. Do have a green screen up here if we need it. Editing PC that I use is just a kind of an old Dell. That's something that I'd like to upgrade here as soon as I can, but the price of computers is pretty insane. Then of course we've showed this a couple of times, the electronics rack that's got all of the different players and recorders on it, and yeah, that's a remote controlled airplane kit. I do that on the side too and enjoy it. So yeah, you're going to see a little bit more of what's going on behind me here in a second. Now if we spin around, the camera that I use is here. I use a Lumix, and I've got the teleprompter on the front, monitor. I did just recently pick up a second camera, exactly the same. That way I can shoot two angles at once if we need to. So that's been pretty handy. And yeah, so this is why I don't have much space in here. I do have kind of a collection of RC planes going on in here as well. And I actually just started up another channel called Build Crash Repeat RC that hopefully will be interesting as time goes along, but that's more just a hobby, where the Vintage Electronics channel is kind of more tied to what I do all the time. So, but anyway, there's that. But then over here, these are all of the current projects I've got going on. My Tascam 112 cassette deck that I've featured in a lot of videos is broken right now, so it's on the shelf waiting for some repair to be done to a circuit board. Got professional SVHS VCR here that is going to be used in an upcoming video about VHS hi-fi sound, but I think we'll also probably tie it into the difference between SVHS and regular VHS. Another old cassette deck that got donated that I'm working on, that hopefully will find a home before too long. Then we've got the that neat wire recorder phonograph radio that was nicely donated to the channel. It needs a lot of work, so I'm waiting on some parts to show up for that. Down here, just kind of the hodgepodge of extra electronics, old VCRs, old video recorder, some cameras, monitors, things like that. So I kind of have stuff everywhere in here. It's a very small space. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room in here for me to move around, but it is what it is right now. I love it. My old radio over there. But so yeah, there's your little behind the scenes peek. If anybody has questions or comments, or I guess suggestions are going to come whether I want them or not, right? But anyway, figured I'd give you guys just that little sneak peek there. If you have anything you'd like to share or talk about, leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you next time.